Good morning, and I hope everyone's having a terrific Tuesday. I just wanted to go over your assignments very quickly for today. When you come to your morning memo right here on the stream, there's a few videos. There's two videos posted by our wonderful reading specialist, Miss Holub. She has videos on adjectives, a quick lesson with using adjectives in your writing, and then a video with a read aloud and describing an activity. We also have our weekly message from Dr. Siopa. Please make sure that you view these when you get time today. And then please leave a comment down below with something new that you learned from Miss Holib, a fact that you remember from your lesson, from watching her lesson today. Let's go over our lessons or our assignments for today. We're going to go to the classwork tab of our Google Classroom. You're going to do your daily calendar activities, look outside at today's weather, and then drag a picture onto today's box that shows what kind of weather we are having. You have your ongoing natural resources activity that I went over yesterday. You can watch yesterday's screencast if you need some further instructions, or feel free to email if you still have questions after that. Just going over the natural resources activity that's going to be going on throughout this week, and then today's trip back to Jamestown. We're going to have you reread the same passage you read yesterday. It's attached right here in the student copy of the interactive notebook. And we're gonna have you reread this passage because it helps build fluency. So you're gonna pull it up, make it big enough so you can see, and reread that passage, and then you're going to write some good sentences using your 5-star writing. Write a sentence on this line describing Virginia's weather using your 5-star writing. Miss Holub went over that earlier in your lesson. You need to make sure that you're remembering your capital at the beginning of the sentence, your finger spaces, your punctuation, using neatness, and your word wall words, the primer and pre-primer words should all be spelled correctly. Next, it says write 2 sentences describing why the winter was so tough for the settlers, and write a sentence describing how settlers could solve their problem of not being prepared for the winter. And then here's the article right here that you are going to be rereading. Once you're done, it's going to save your responses. You can go up top and close out that little tab, and then back at the assignment down here, it's going to give you the opportunity to submit it when you click down here. Mine's going to be different from yours, but yours will give you the turn in option down here. After you're done with your Jamestown activity, you have a math activity for today, and you have a time match. This can be done paper pencil version. You can print this out, or if you have a packet from school, you can do the packet version, the paper pencil on the packet, or you can complete it right in here. And I'll show you how in just 1 second. It says you may use the clock images on the last slide and drag them into the box and draw the hour in red, the hour hand in red, and the minute hand in blue for the analog. And then for the digital times, you can type them in, but it wants to see an analog and a digital clock showing 12 o'clock. So if you scroll down to the last slide, you can take a clock from here, and you can right click and you can either cut or copy, and then come up to the top, and then you'll paste the clock in here. And then if you come over here to insert and line, it gives you the options. You can have an arrow right from here, or you can do the scribble option where it lets you draw, and you can draw the hands on the clock that way. If you do the digital clock, you can add text boxes right here, so you can add text inside. But those are your options. Or you can print it and take a picture and turn it in that way. But once you do the work in here, it saves automatically. So you just close out, and then you can turn it in. But you're going to draw or show an analog and digital clock that show all 4 of those times, which are inside that document right there. And those are your assignments for today. I hope that everyone has a terrific Tuesday, and I look forward to seeing everyone tomorrow for our Google Meet. Later on today, I'll be posting the link to Zoom. We're going to be meeting from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. tomorrow morning in Zoom for our weekly session. Have a great day, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.